Hello everybody, it's Judy here with my Life is Kikay. Welcome to today's video. I know it's August or September by the time this video is uploaded, but I got my BoxyCharm. I received this box in July, but what this box contained was the May base and the June premium. So I am in Australia. If you guys don't know, there is a service called Storks that you can use to receive BoxyCharm in Australia, and all the relevant information will be in a video linked up here and in the description box down below. But for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I got in my May base and my June premium. And I know it's already September, probably by the time this video goes up. So please just bear with me. Shipping is a little bit slow at the moment, as you can appreciate and understand. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into it. I have the card. This one, yeah, May base. I'm gonna start with May base, go into the June premium. First and foremost, I received this Glam Glow Berry Glow mask, and it legit smells like yogurt. It smells like blueberry yogurt. It looks like blueberry yogurt, and I low-key kind of just want to taste it, but I would not recommend it. It is a face mask, and what this one claims to do is a probiotic recovery mask. This little container here, which is 75 mils, this container. This one retails for $49 US. I'm gonna leave the conversion in Australian dollars on the screen, edit into the screen right here, and I'll do that for all these products. So, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to add up the overall amount that it costs to get the box shipped to me through Storks from the US, and then we'll see whether or not I got my money's worth, which I kind of feel like I did, because the beauty about BoxyCharm is the fact that I get sent products from brands that I wouldn't necessarily think of trying myself or purchasing from myself, and so it gives me a chance to step out of my comfort zone and try different things that sometimes I hear other people talk about, sometimes I don't hear anyone talking about them, but it gives me a chance to try different things. The next one is this eyeshadow primer from the brand called Pretty Vulgar. This one retails for $22 US for this tiny little container here, and this one is 10 mils, this one. But we all know eyeshadow primer lasts forever. You don't apply it like concealer. You literally take a tiny little pinhead amount and just use that on your eyes. I'm actually using this on my eyeshadows I'm actually using this on my eyes today as base for my eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow applied really nicely on top of it, blended really nicely. The color that I've applied to my eyelids hasn't faded or disappeared over the last 4 hours that I've been wearing this makeup look. So really, so I actually already have a mini review with that one, and I did say in one of my previous videos that I would like to try eyeshadow primers. This one actually has a little bit of a tint to it, so it's not just a clear eyeshadow primer, and that's what I kind of like in my eyeshadow primers. It provides a little bit of a base that'll cover the blueness or redness or darkness that I generally have around my eyes. So I like eyeshadow primers that have that, what's the word, pigment to them, or a little bit of a coverage to them, if that makes any sense. So really happy that I got that one. The next one is this Hank and Henry Blickety Black eyeliner. That's what it's called, Blickety Black. This one retails for $17 US. The tip of it is very super fine, and it actually applies really nicely. I have used this on my eyes before. I have already experimented and used it on my eyes. It takes a little bit of building up to get the desired opacity for like a black eyeliner. It's not the best eyeliner that I have used. It's not like blackest black eyeliner that I have used. It is fairly easy to apply like a very sharp tip with the eyeliner tip that it has. Yeah, not the best eyeliner that I've used, but I'm not mad at that. The next one is this Tarte Micellar Makeup Remover and Cleanser. You can't go wrong with makeup removers. Like, I always burn through these, especially since I do like swatch videos. I haven't personally tried this one yet, but this one says this is a mess-free, no-rinse micellar cleansing water anytime, anywhere. Sometimes I even like to use micellar water or cleansing water on my face, even when I don't have any makeup on, just to kind of like get the grease and grime off the day, off my face. This cleanses without stripping your skin or making a mess of your sink. We know I'm still gonna make a mess of my sink regardless. The last product in the May base box, this one is the Violet Voss Essentials palette. Now, I haven't had a lot of experience with Violet Voss. The only Violet Voss eyeshadow palettes that I have are the one that Laura Lee created in collaboration with Violet Voss, like way back when. And I never actually used that palette, and I just didn't, I don't know, it didn't really excite me. So I can't really speak to the formulation of Violet Voss eyeshadows. If you guys can, if you have had a good experience with Violet Voss, leave it in the comments down below. I would like to hear what you guys think of this formulation, because if you guys in the comments say it's really super good, then chances are I'll probably try it. But either way, what I'm thinking right now is to put this in a giveaway. I myself personally, I don't really feel like I need a palette like this in my collection. It's nice and small. It does have a mirror as well, so if these are all the shades that you want when you're like traveling, it's a really small versatile palette that would be great for traveling. It's got a few pops of shimmer there. So yeah, this one retails for $29 US, so it's a pretty expensive palette for what it is. I feel like I wouldn't pay that much for it personally. I do like my big palettes with lots of shadows in it. Like, I'm more of a Morphe, Juvia's Place, and ColourPop eyeshadow palette type of girl, if you guys haven't already realized. But yeah, that's a really nice thing to get in my BoxyCharm. However, I don't need it. Well, who even needs this amount of makeup? But you know what I mean. I might even just put it in a giveaway. Essentials palette from Violet Voss. That completes the stuff that I got from the May base box. I'm not gonna go into what I got in my June premium box. Now this one, I was actually really impressed with the things that I got in my June premium box, because these products are actually really good. I'm really happy with what I got in this box. So the first one is this avocado retinol sleeping mask. This one is moisturizing and firming for dry to normal skin, which my skin's pretty combination. Like, it's not overly problematic. This is what the jar looks like. It's so freaking cute. It's not, is it glass? I feel, is it glass or really? Yeah, I think it's glass. This is a really pretty little bottle, and this would look really pretty on a counter or a bathroom counter if you like decorating things in your bathroom. My bathroom is currently unrenovated like the rest of my house is, so it's kind of pointless to be putting things in there that are pretty because it doesn't match the rest of the bathroom decor anyway, which is like 80s deco, old stuff, old. Anyway, that's besides the point. This avocado melt retinol sleeping mask retails for $49 US. 49, and that already covers half, almost half of what I spent to get this box to me. So that's pretty good. It smells like just a moisturizer. It's not overly fragrant, which I actually don't mind. I don't like overly fragranced skincare. Makeup is kind of different on the other hand, but when it comes to having a product that I leave on my face overnight, I don't really want fragrance in it. That's just a personal preference for me. So yeah, really happy to receive that one. The next one is this Zoeva eyeshadow fix. First, I couldn't figure out if it was a eyeshadow primer or an actual eyeshadow. So this one provides the perfect canvas. Oh, so it's a primer for vibrant eye makeup looks. So it prepares the eyes with a long-lasting crease-proof formula for all-day wear, enriched with rice silk. The innovative, easy-to-blend eye primer works great for oily eyelids, intensifying eyeshadows while smoothing out imperfections. So that's another really good eyeshadow primer for me to try out. It has a pearl look to it. Like, it's a really cute tip as well. Like, there's no danger of over squeezing any product out. So it has a pearl finish to it. That's really nice, actually. It has that pearl gold finish. Ooh, I like the look of that. I'm going to use this next time as an eyeshadow base. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. So this eyeshadow fix primer from Zoeva retails for $12 US. So not overly expensive, but really good to get that because, you know, I'm open to trying new and different things. It doesn't really, it kind of smells like vanilla, like a vanilla lotion with a touch of, smells like a clay mask almost. Anyway, I know it's not a clay mask, but you know, maybe it's just my hands touching other makeup. All right, the next product is this box. It's a brush set. Got these two brushes in it, and I was gagging when I saw the price of these. These two powder and contour brush set retails $90 US. For these two brushes, $45 each brush. They have plastic handles, but they do look kind of bougie. The bristles are really soft, and yeah. Anyway, I kind of got lost in my own world there. They're so soft. This one would be really nice as like a powdering brush, just like all over the face. This one's a contour contour brush. So it's a really nice shape. This is very similar to the brush I'm currently using for my bronzer, which is this one here. This is the JH05. This one feels a little bit more soft than this feels like a little bit dense, or maybe just because it's dirty, I don't know. But yeah, really happy to get that brush set. This is from a brand called Battington Beauty, and I can't get over how freaking expensive these brushes are. So really happy to have gotten that in the box. The box in and of itself was 120 Australian dollars to get shipped to me for a premium subscription through Storks. So at 90 US dollars, it's almost already paid for the box itself in just this product here. So really happy with that. The next one is this Sardinian Spirit Shower Gel. This is from a brand called Skin & Co. And this retails for 22 US dollars. It has a delicate fragrance of yellow flowers on a vibrant Sardinian summer day when the Mediterranean breeze carries the notes of the pressed myrtle flowers and berries that run through the cobblestone streets. So they're selling it an experience to you. I don't know about that. I have very sensitive skin, and if this doesn't break me out, that'd make me really happy. This smells like the yellow menthol lollies. I think they're called the cough lollies. That's what it smells like. Very citrusy, and yeah, really looking forward to trying that out in the shower. I'm gonna put this in the shower actually, so I don't forget to use it. See, my problem is generally I'll collect a whole bunch of stuff and then I forget to use it. So I'm gonna put that in the shower to use that. Now the next one I was actually really super wowed by. Now I wouldn't personally purchase anything from Too Faced like this. I wouldn't go out on the Too Faced website or a website that sells Too Faced and be like, I want to buy that. I know I did purchase this through the BoxyCharm, but it's kind of like a lucky dip. But having said that, I was actually, I don't know why, what was my point in that? Oh, I wouldn't personally go out and actively buy a Too Faced product. But when I got this in my BoxyCharm, I was actually really happy that I got this. This one is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. And look at this bougie ass palette. Look how it's very heavy. It feels really luxurious. It smells like artificial chocolate. Does smell a bit like chocolate. And it has the highlighting shades, the contour, and the bronzing shades. If it was any shades lighter, it'd be too light for me. You know that this particular palette, isn't friendly for people with a darker skin tone. I don't think it comes in different shades, like shade families for light, medium, and dark. From the looks of it, this is the only contour palette shades that they have. So this wouldn't really go for people with super dark skin tones, but you know what? I was gonna say that's okay, but no, it's not okay. This would work for me personally, but that's such a really pretty palette. This one retails for 44 US dollars, and it's such a pretty packaging. Like I just wanna not ever use it, but it's just too pretty to not use, and it's also too pretty to use. So kind of at an impasse here. I probably will use it because it's just too pretty to not use. Next time I'm looking for a contour powder, something different to use in my videos instead of using the same old, I'll probably reach for that one, but I'm gonna keep it in the box for now. And the last product in the June Premium box is this mask from Grace and Stella. This box has 6 masks in it. It's a six-pack. It's a 6-pack box, and this one is an anti-wrinkle and energizing face masks. Now I have actually used one of these. I look like a freaking alien wearing this mask on my face. This one is designed to diminish the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines by boosting collagen production. By boosting collagen production and rejuvenating the skin. I don't know if I said this box. I said before, this box retails for 25 US dollars. That's what the mask looks like, and there's 6 of them in the box. So those are all of the products that I got from my May base and June Premium. As soon as my July and August boxes arrive, I'm only getting Premium from here on out. As soon as those boxes arrive, I'm going to also film an unboxing for those, but the shipping from BoxyCharm to Storks and Storks to me has been incredibly delayed, so I do apologize that these unboxings from these boxes correlate to months that are months months ago. I'm not up to date, but it's not really my fault. It's just the whole situation in the world that we live in today. And that's okay. These are first world problems. I'm just glad I was able to share these products with you guys. Anyway, let me know what you got in your BoxyCharm those months, May and June, or July, or August, or September. We are almost at Christmas, so just let me know what was the best product that you have received from BoxyCharm so far. Something that really super impressed you. One product was an eye mask from QMS. I think it was like a what's the word? Dermatologist level skincare, and it was a tiny little jar that retailed for $135 US. That one really blew me away. And also these brushes, which retail for $90. So for the base box to purchase through Storks is 90 Australian dollars, and for the premium box it is 120 Australian dollars to purchase through Storks. Now I'm gonna do the math.
One eternity later.
So for the May base box, which had the micellar water, the Pretty Vulgar, those things, this one, the value of it is 135 US. Hey Google, how much is 135 US in Australian? So the value of the May base box is 189.20 in Australian dollars. So it well and truly makes up in the value of the box. And for the June premium, I feel like this one's gonna be a doozy. So the value of the June premium box is 242 US, which converts to, hey Google, how much is 242 US in Australian? And that converts to 339 Australian dollars. So the value of the June premium box is well and truly covered by the 120 Australian dollars that I paid for the box. So I don't know how BoxyCharm can afford to be giving these things away. I suppose it's all about collaboration with the brands. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what is the best product that you love in any BoxyCharm that you have received. Are you in Australia? Did you know that you can get BoxyCharm in Australia? If you didn't know, check that video out where I talk about the Storks shipping service that you can use to purchase BoxyCharm from the US to get sent to you here in Australia. There is also another option through Australia Post where you can sign up for a service called Postmates, and I know one of my friends is using Postmates to get BoxyCharm shipped to her here in Australia as well. And I think it converts to be almost round about the same. Storks is a little bit more expensive, but then you don't spend the time running around organizing to get those boxes shipped to you yourself. Storks does all of that for you, so it costs a little bit more. Anyway, it's just weighing out the pros and cons with how you want to prioritize your time and money. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. Subscribe if you want to, like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, I just need to remove these latches. So uncomfortable. Whew. Well, that's my third video for the day. I think I did pretty good today. This one says you can use it.